Hello my loves, and welcome to this practice for releasing anxiety, specifically relationship anxiety. So maybe you're here because you haven't had that response back and you're very activated in your system right now, wondering when you're going to hear from them, or feeling unsure or doubtful about the relationship itself, or maybe you're noticing them pulling away or they're taking space. So whether you're dating or in a relationship or feeling anxious around not meeting somebody or never meeting someone and going to be alone, and you need to calm that anxiety that you're feeling in your body, you are in the right place. So in today's practice, we're going to do 3 different somatic practices. The first one we're going to do is called somatic shaking. Now your system is currently activated and there's a lot of cortisol and energy flowing through your body right now, and that is putting you in a fight or flight state. Now when we are not in control of these reactions, we can react from that emotional space, which means reaching out to them, triple texting them, starting arguments, like we are in this activated zone. So we need to be able to flow and release that energy out of our bodies so we can go from an activated state to a deactivated state, so we can down regulate our nervous system. So the second part of this practice is going to be breath work, and we're going to do an activating breath work, and we're going to be doing a down regulating, calming breath work as well. And then lastly, we're going to finish off with just a very small meditation to be able to ground in those feelings of safety, to be able to affirm to yourself that you are enough, that you are worthy, and that you are safe. So before we begin, just make sure you're wearing some comfy clothes so you're not restricting your belly in any way, and that you can move around, and maybe some pillows as well to lift up your sitting bones so your back doesn't feel any tension and you are comfortable in a sitting position like this. So first, let's do our somatic shaking. So remove any pillows that you may have from you, and you can either do this sitting or you can do it standing. I like to do this practice standing because it allows me to freely move my body and move that energy out. So you can just start to just move your body, move by shaking your legs, your arms, your hands. You can close your eyes or you can keep them open. It is totally up to you. And just feel into the music as you shake. And I want you to imagine all that energy just moving through your body, just being released through your feet, through your hands. And you might feel a little silly doing this, and that's okay. Just allow yourself to really move your body as if nobody is watching. It's okay if you feel silly. You don't have to follow me. You can move in any way that feels good. In fact, I encourage it to really connect to your body and feel how it wants to move. Make any noises that you feel like you need to make, with the intention of just allowing this energy to be released. I'm just going to stay here for 1 more minute, but you are welcome to pause this video if you feel like you need more time. Put on your favorite music to shake it all out. Shake out that energy, shake out all that activation that is putting you in a fight or flight that is not serving you. It's a really great way to just meet the energy, meet the activation where it's at. If we go into a meditation or even breath work too soon, it doesn't work because we feel too activated. Put your arms over your head. Really imagining every time you shake your feet, shake your hands, that energy is leaving your body. All right, hopefully you feel a little release there. If not, like I said, you are always welcome to pause this video and shake it off a little bit longer. But if you're ready to join me, Just grabbing your pillows and coming back into a sitting position. All right, so first of all, just noticing your body, noticing your breath as you come out of our first somatic practice, the somatic shaking, and just notice how that feels in your body. Noticing if it's made any shifts. And maybe you're still feeling a little activated. Maybe the thoughts are still running rampant in your mind. So this is the second part of our practice, the breath work. And we're going to do this in 3 parts. We're going to do an activating, energizing breath work to meet that energy where it's at, to be on that level so we can gain some control over that activating energy and be able to down-regulate our nervous system with the calming breath. And then lastly, we're going to do something called the buzzing bee breath work, which is just the last bit of breath work to be able to release that anxiety and be able to come back into that grounded, calm, regulated state. So the first one is what we call the psychedelic breathing. Do expect to feel like you're riding a high because we're meeting that energy where it's at. So if you start to notice some tingling in the body, that's okay, don't panic. Your body's just being flooded with oxygen, because when we are feeling anxious, our breath will tend to get very rapid and fast and shallow. So we want to be able to fill our body with that oxygen and then go into our second part, which is the calming breath. So the psychedelic breath looks like inhaling and exhaling through the mouth. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. So a very activated, conscious breath. Inhale, exhale. Okay, so we're going to do that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to inhale and hold at the top, and then exhale and retain the breath. And then we're going to go on to our calming breath. Our calming breath looks like inhaling through the nose for 4 counts, holding at the top, and exhaling slowly through the mouth through pursed lips for a count of 8. And we're going to do that for 1 minute. And then lastly, going into our buzzing bee breath work. So we're going to bring our hands up to our eyes, touching the third eye here so we can activate the third eye. We can close our eyes and just focusing on all these pressure points in our face. And we're going to take our thumbs and close our ears as we inhale. And then on the exhale, we're going to hum and buzz like a bee. For as long as possible, just really giving those signals to our nervous system that it's safe to ground, it's safe to relax. Are you ready? Let's go. So placing your hand on your knees, closing down the eyes, and just listen to my voice as I guide you through this 3-part breath. So once you're ready, we're going to start the psychedelic breathing in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. Keep that going. Beautiful. You're doing really well. Keep it going. Fifteen seconds left. Wonderful. And then in 3, 2, 1, take a big breath in, holding at the top, feeling that buzzing sensation in your body, that energy moving through your body. And then exhale. We're just going to hold the breath here for 30 seconds. Do your best to retain the breath, but if you do need a little sip of air, go ahead and sip the air and come back into this space, retaining the breath, feeling the sensations in your body, focusing on that heart space, getting out of the mind and into the body. And then we're going to take that beautiful breath in 3, 2, 1. Holding at the tops. Squeeze your mula bandha, your perineum muscles, sending that energy up your spine, relaxing the shoulders, opening the chest, feeling the sun on your skin if you're outside. And then exhale. Beautiful. Now onto the second part of our breathwork practice is the calming breath. So we're going to inhale through the nose for 4, holding at the top, and exhale slowly through the mouth with pursed lips like you're breathing through a straw for a count of 8. And we're going to hold for a few seconds at the bottom and start again, inhaling through the nose for 4, holding at the top, exhale for 8 through the mouth. Are you ready? Closing down the eyes, and let's begin. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. And exhale through the mouth, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Holding at the bottom. And again, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and holding at the top. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. Doing that in your own timing. And as you inhale, starting from the belly, rising up to the chest, and hold. And exhale. Holding at the bottom. Beautiful. Another inhale. Holding at the top. And exhale. Again, breathing in. Hold at the top. And exhale. Breathe in. Holding at the top. And exhale. Let's do one more. Breathing in. Holding at the top. We're going to hold for a little longer. Noticing that life force energy inside your body, filling you up. And exhale. Holding at the bottom for a little while longer. Noticing the sensations in your body. Ten more seconds. We're going to take that big, beautiful inhale in 3, 2, 1. Holding at the top. And this time, exhale with a sigh. Releasing all that tension, all that anxiety. Big breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Wonderful. The final round of this breathwork practice, we're going to bring our arms up, our hands onto our face, putting our index finger on our third eye, our middle finger over our eyes, and our ring finger and little finger onto our face as we bring our thumbs and press into our ears. And then on the next inhale, bringing it up into the chest, and exhale as slowly as you can while humming and buzzing like a bee. Beautiful. Do 3 more rounds in your own timing. One more. And once you're done, bringing your hands back onto your lap, onto your knees. We've now stimulated the vagus nerve, calmed and down-regulated our nervous system, and we're going to finish up this practice with a short meditation. So bringing your hands, facing your palms upward to the sky in receiving mode. You're welcome to bring your thumb and your index finger together, bring in the energy back into your system. So when we're anxious, especially relationship anxiety, a lot of our focus is outside of ourselves. We become preoccupied with that other person. And now we're going to take this time to pull our energy and our focus back within, into ourselves, into our hearts. So we're going to bring our breath back to normal, breathing in through the nose and exhale through the nose. And just start to observe and notice any shifts in your body, in your energy field, in your mind. As we complete this session together, and if any of those thoughts start to creep in, just acknowledge them, observe them, and release them. Bring in your focus back into your body, back to your breath. And as you inhale, inhale love, peace, joy. And exhale fear, doubt, anxiety from your body. Inhaling the affirmation, I am enough, I am worthy, I am safe. And exhale, I release control, I let go. Just gonna stay here for 2 minutes, focusing on your breath, focusing on those affirmations. Starts to wander, Just gently pulling yourself back, seeing your thoughts like clouds, just drifting in and drifting out. It's normal for your mind to start thinking when we're in a state of meditation. Don't shame yourself, don't judge yourself. Just bring it back in, focusing on the breath, inhaling love, I am enough, and exhaling anxiety and fear, I release control. Welcome to stay here longer, as much as you need, to really be with yourself, with your own energy, protecting your peace, calming the nervous system, knowing that you are safe, that you are held, you are supported and always guided, and that love, assurance, validation, anything that you're looking outside of yourself for, you can always seek it within. It is there, and it is in this space of stillness that we're able to tap into that. When we're too busy chasing, proving, pleasing, we're not giving ourselves the space, we're not giving the universe and God the space to give us the guidance and love that we need from ourselves. So if you're ready, start wriggling your fingers and toes, rolling your neck from side to side, maybe swaying your hips from left to right, just bringing some gentle movement back into the body. And I want to encourage you to be as slow as you can in these gentle movements. We're not rushing. We're not going to rush out of this practice and back into our day. We are worthy of this time and space to give to ourselves, knowing that every time we show up for ourselves in this way, we are strengthening our nervous system and our capacity to hold anxiety, to control and release it from our system. So once you're ready, bringing your hand into a prayer position at the heart space, and bow down, giving yourself some gratitude for this time in our busy schedules, being grateful for our health, ourselves, and anything else that you want to show some love and gratitude towards. Bowing down to Mother Earth for always holding and supporting us. And gently opening the eyes. Namaste. I hope that this practice really helped you in releasing that anxiety in your system. Feel free to go back into this practice and pause it for any somatic shaking or breathwork that you want to prolong. But hopefully this was enough for you to be able to calm down into that regulated, grounded state so you can respond to anything that is causing you anxiety rather than emotional react. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon.